Hello and welcome back to South Coast Busways, where yes, this episode is very late. It was meant to be uploaded 10.5 hours ago, and I've just hit go on the record. There's about 12 seconds in. Anyway, we're here at the SV garage looking at one of the beautiful coastline MMCs that's been in the series for quite a while now, and has 26,000 miles on the clock. So, we're not going to be on the island, we're going to be on the mainland, because I'm loaded. And we have the 10, which is this one. It goes from Hedge End along the limited route in Southampton, but it cuts across the top of the city centre like that. Then it goes fast to rejoin with the 5, and then it goes to Calmore, where it goes the other way. Right, that's the 10. That's getting situated. And I'm wanting a new garage. Do I do Southampton Maritime Shed 2? In fact, yeah, I'll do Southampton Maritime Shed 2. Because Maritime is a very big site. So, depot time. Come on, it's depot time. We're doing depot things. There we go, depot time. For depot things. Add depot. Put it there. There we go. Expansion stage 3, that one, 600,000 for the garage. Very nice. And we'll have about 3 million left over for new buses. I think that's good. So, we need drivers, and we sort by friendly. Very nice. Yes, I can get you. Very nice. So now, I'm just gonna hire a bunch more. Loads. Oh. How about... Oh, okay, no, never mind. That's fun. And we're gonna need more than that. This is their big route. Big route time needs big route things, and we need more drivers than that for this one route. So let's yes. How many do we have? We have 51. I will go for one more round. Nope. There we go. So, with our 56 drivers, I will buy some Gemini 3s. Gemini 3, there we are. No premium seats, but everything else. WV-type. And I'm going to be buying... Let's go with 28. I think it'll need 24, but 28 just to be safe. This is for East Kent. CBM repaints, there we go. South Coast, Solent Red, WV Stealth. Very nice. That says SC, I'm aware. So there's one. Okay, now the glitch works again. What's going on? Where is the B5 hiding? There it is. WV-type. There we go. And I'm going to get these done in a little jump cut. Yes, starting an episode with buying buses. So that was 20, so now I'm going to buy 8. Very nice. WV-type. Beautiful. Import repaint. And WV Stealth, and now I'm going to get all of these done. And finally, we have HA67. Come on, game. You can do it. Oh, it's already in there. There you go. Okay, finally we have HA67CEM, better known as WV-2263. There you go. I was blocking that. There we go. So yeah, I've decided to just continue the batch that we got at Fratton, because that seemed like a good thing to do. There's the screenshot for the thumbnail. And I now need to make sure that the 10 is ready to go from this garage. So 10 is on page 5. There we go. Very nice. The 10 is... Oh yeah, it's from SV, because it was a temporary thing. Activate. So, we now have our second cross-city route in Southampton. Isn't that nice? If the game would zoom out so that I can show you all our fabulous achievement, that would be nice. But no, apparently I am not deserving. That's fine. Yeah, the 10, it's big route. I reckon it will be more profitable than even the 5. And I hope that it will finally be a route to outstrip the 220, which is down here. 220. You know, finally be a more profitable route than this, because yeah, this is our most profitable route. Which is funny, because when I was putting it in, all my friends were like, "That's just stupid. Why would you do that? Why would you do this? Because Gosport to Portsmouth is that. Why would you do that?" Well, simple. You wouldn't. You would do like this on it, or like, you know, Portsmouth to Fareham, if you didn't want to take the train, or you know, you do got, you know, Portsmouth to Cosham, or you know, this bit or this bit. You wouldn't do the whole thing unless you wanted to. Certainly nothing stopping you from doing the full thing. Anyway, I have Shift Scheduler. Isn't this nice? Automatic assignment to all depots. Hopefully we have enough. Oh, this is for the rest of today. Yes, this is for the rest of today. Well, we should definitely have enough then. Yes, we do. Tomorrow, however, we have 1,356 assignments across the network. That is quite a lot. That is a lot of services that we operate here on South Coast Busways. But do we have enough buses here? We do. We do not have enough buses at WR and Standard Way, but I knew that. So I'll just copy and paste. What? Okay, why is the 210... Oh, wait, what? Why is the 210 messed up? I don't like it when the 210 gets messed up. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, this is unfortunate. I mean, this'll go. Why did that not go? And I can just move that. Put that down. That way we're running 210s, which is good. We want to run the 210. And then I just look and see where I can do better than the game. Like there. That can't go there. Never mind. Oh, but there's something that can go there. Oh, isn't that lovely? And now there's a 220 that's not going. So let's see what I can do with that. That's 1840 start. So, 1840 start. I don't think there's much I can do with that. But I'm gonna check. Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do with an 1840 start. I don't think. No. No, there isn't. Well, that's fun. So let's have a look. What can I do here, then? It's gonna have to be... Oh, wouldn't you look at that? It does go. And we only have a few single-deck 220s. And then, yeah, we're short that, so I'll just, copy today and paste tomorrow. Oh, does it not enjoy anymore? What? Now we're short of an EM? No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know what the game was thinking. Works just fine. Brilliant. It was beautiful. So there we are. We now have the 10. And there should be first buses on it momentarily. Another thing that I want to do is get rid of the current W1, because this could be doing so much better. This route, it's a good route, but I'm thinking of splitting it here and having a W1, so keep the route number around, that goes from Whiteley to Bursledon, but like this part of Bursledon where no one lives. And then replacing the rest of this with a different route, and that will get a proper number in the Solent Blue range, and that will run to probably Eastleigh via Colden Common or something like that, and there'll be another one that goes to Bishop's Waltham. So there's plans afoot. However, today I was going to look at this place, Hayling Island. I also got in a little feedback that what if the 10 should be numbered in the regional series in the 100s rather than being numbered as a Portsmouth city service? And to that I say good point, but I have no idea. Like 110, sure? 110 might work. I don't mind it. It's a bit, So I'm on the fence about whether that Havant service remains part of the Portsmouth City network or not. I think it should, because it's pretty much the same length as the 5. And then if you look at the 115, it goes all the way out to Clanfield. Sure, half buses terminate at Horndean, but So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to quell the calls for the 10 to be the 110, and I'm going to put in the 110, and we're going to have 2 new Solent Blue routes today. So we're going to have the 110, which will run from Havant, the bus station, to Denmead. Yeah, Denmead's fine. Havant to Denmead. Or what about Denmead and have it be like a Havant crosstown? Because 110, it sort of feels deserving of a long route. So, it's the 100th route of the series, wouldn't you? Look at that. Yeah, this is going to be the 110. Havant to Denmead. Not Havant to Denmead. Hayling Island to Denmead. There we go. So basically just a really, really long town service. And it's going to start from here. And this stop is going to be called Hayling Island, with a destination clarifier, not 7%, 75%, small caps, Hayling Ferry, small caps, make big again, there we go. there is the 10 between Hayling Island, Hayling Ferry, and Denmead via Havant and Waterlooville. So, this route, I want to say it will run every half hour, with maybe a 15-minute service during the day between Havant and Waterlooville. That seems good? Question mark? And the 110 is done. I've gone with a much simpler timetable this time, with no separate evening service. It's just half-hourly throughout the day between Hayling Island and Denmead, and on Sundays it runs every hour with reduced operating hours. That's going to be assigned from Fratton, and we'll activate it later because I'm going to put in the 110A. No, not 110A. I don't like 3 digits plus a letter, so I'm going to do the 111, and that's going to be Havant to Denmead, going around the circuit at Denmead the other way. So, let's get regional colour again. In fact, we'll just find... Oh no, 111's already taken. Why not 110A? Yeah, 110A, let's do it. I like that. Even though I just said I didn't. I can vibe with it if I must. 110A, Havant to Denmead. There you go. And this isn't going to be exactly the same. So, post me, if you don't mind. I want a different stop. Oh, okay. Never mind. Post me, if you don't mind, from now. And there is the 110A, running between Havant and Denmead via a slightly different way in both Havant and Waterlooville. And that's going to get a very similar treatment, timetable-wise. And it should be an easier route to operate than the 110, because the 110 is a bit longer, going down to Hayling Island and all. So, let's set this to every 30 minutes and see what the crowding is going to be. Although we'll be basing it off of what demand was like today, and today was a city festival day, so it's going to be inflated. So yes, this is not as ugly as it looks. Now what I should have done is I should have looked at the timings of the 110, so that these would leave, you know, nicely spaced out. But I think it's about 20 minutes from Hayling Island to Havant, so I'm going to set the first one as being 5:15. Why not? 5:15 until 22:15. There we go. No, wait. Hang on. No. What do these need to be? Like 5:25? Until 22:25? Let's go with that. And then I will be back when the timetable is done. And that's one of the quickest timetables I've made in quite a while. These have gotten quite easy over time. So yeah, Sunday's got a really chunky stand at Havant bus station on the inbound. It gets the full half hour because it's got 45 minutes of turn back. And Monday to Saturday it has 10 minutes of break time at Havant, and just 1 minute on both Monday, Saturday and Sunday at Denmead. The idea is that it treats Denmead like a circular. So these buses are each going to, or these routes are each going to use the Eclipse 3s, or not. Actually, I like the idea of the 110A using EMs, because it's a more local service. And then the 110 can use Eclipse 3s, just so that we haven't got loads of the same type of bus. And actually, given that it's going to run with... Ooh, this is an even more fun idea. This one will run from Standard Way, which is there. There we go. So, for this route, we're going to go over to Standard Way, and I'm going to buy 4 EMs, and I'll just batch them in with the ones that we got for Ferrum, just to make life easy. Eventually I'll get all these Portsmouth buses moved over to the Fratton garage, but that is not high on the priority list for now, because it is kind of working. Vehicle group, this is going to be an EM type, and we're going to get 4 of them. 6, just to be sure. Although that will put this garage at basically full. So I want EM-type MMC, very nice. Oh, I do have the EL in blue. Well, you know what, that's what I'm going to use from the... No, I'll use Eclipse 3 from that, because it's going from the Fratton garage, which is Portsmouth. Yes. Although, eventually, the 110 will be moved to Standard Way. But for now, these are going to be batched in with the older ones. So this is going to say... Well, oh no wait, this doesn't support this. So this is going to be EM-85. And this is going to be SN67XFN. So I'll get these done in a happy little jump cut. Unless, actually, you know, I'll keep you with me for this. This is going to be 86. Or SN67XFO. You are going to be EM87 or SN67XFP. I can alphabet. You are going to be EM88 or SN67XFR, because we don't use Q. Q is one of those letters that you just don't use. Well, it's banned. Straight up banned. EM89 or SN67XFS. And the final one is going to be EM90, better known to the DVLA as SN67XFT. And those are going to be allocated to the Route 110. Down at Fratton, I'm going to buy 8. You know what, actually? I'm going to be different, and I'm going to use, no Eclipse 1s, I don't have a livery for those. I'm going to use Eclipse 2s. So I'm just going to head over to Gosport real quick, and see what ours are down here. So these are like in the 1500 sort of range. Yes they are, 1539. Let's continue this batch, why not? So that's HF62 BFM and 1539. So, Eclipse 2. There. VW-type. And we're going to buy 8 of them. Import repaint. Solent Blue, the VW-E2 type. Oh! Okay, does the one with 222 branding work? It does. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I can't use Eclipse 2s. I'm going to have to use Eclipse 3s. There we are. Because I know that these work. So let's head over to here, import repaint, VW Eclipse 3. Very nice. I'll get these done and I will number them all off camera. And finally we have HB18HLO, better known to us of course as VW-2220. So yes, 18 plates. Isn't that fun? We have an 18 plate. Well, we have 8 of them actually. So now, it's time to launch, although there are no services left today on either of them, the 110 and 110A. So the 110, brief overview, even though it was only like a couple minutes ago for you guys, from Denmead through Waterlooville and Havant into Hayling Island, where it terminates at the ferry terminal. So let's edit the timetable so that it prefers the VW type. Very nice. And we will activate. So now with the 110 activated, it's time to head over to the 110A, which is a weird 110 that does some local routing in Havant and Waterlooville, and then goes around Denmead the other way. So let's have this want the EM type. EM-type, where is it hiding? Down here. And let's also make sure that it's allocated from the right garage, because I think I might have set this one to the Fratton garage. No, assigned from SW, assigned from FR. Very nice. Activate. Okay, it's activated, and I've decided that actually I would rather it be the 109. There we go. So rather than the 110 and 110A, it's now the 109, which is the local route from Havant, and 110, which is the full thing down to Hayling Island. Isn't that lovely? So tomorrow, this depot, we don't have enough. Why? Because the 10 and 3 are set to have no preferred vehicle type. Understood. So what I need to do is go over to the 3. Of course, because this is the introduction of the new vehicle type, and I've been lazy with everything. So edit timetable. No, you want WV. What about the 10? The 10 might also be set, and maybe I've set these Eclipses wrong? Don't know. WV. Very nice. Then I'm just going to check that the Eclipses are set right. They might be set wrong, because, you know, I've bought WVs and VWs in this session, which has so far been about an hour and a quarter of recording. So yeah, let's head down to Fratton. And I still need to close the other garage. No, that's set right. Oh, that's weird. Well. And we're still short, but we're short by significantly less. So that's good. Because that still wants to do 10s. Okay. Well, that can go. Now we're only short 1. At 12 o'clock. Okay, that's fine. Because I believe we have enough Geminis to do a double-decker run of the 10. There we go. Beautiful. And from SW, I'm not going to auto-assign this garage because it's a mess. So I'm just going to assign these and hope I have enough of these. I should. Yes, I do. I have more than enough. I have plenty. Oh, so many EMs. Assign all depots. Assign drivers in all depots, just to make absolutely sure that it's good. And then while we wait for the start of service on the 109 and 110, let's go and find the Solent Red 10. There's one. And it's going to leave in now. That's lovely. Heading down from Calmore. Not Calmore, that's Hedge End. Yes, coming down from Hedge End. Numbers not fantastic. But it is almost midnight. And we're coming down from Hedge End. So we'll see. Ooh, we're into Lag Central. I did it. Ooh. Please ignore me making a mess. Yeah, I didn't know that we were in the West Scotland series. This lag. But hopefully the 7 can catch on. Not 7, this is the 10. It's got 7 people on board. That's where I got confused. Yeah, hopefully the 10 will catch on. Because I believe it can be very, very profitable. So yeah. Is that park called Donkey Common? That is fantastic. That is beautiful in many ways. We're just coming in through Bitton now. Ooh, handy little interchange there with the 36. Isn't that nice? And it is now midnight. Lag spike as the game works out how much it needs to charge me for operating costs, and it's a fair chunk. So the game has given us two things that are basically just going to count up. The active weekly ticket holders, which I believe you do mostly by expanding the network. So that's going to count up slowly, but it'll also go down a bit. And sell 1.1 million tickets, which will count up slowly as we carry people. They're coming in through the city centre now. I believe we're like the only route through the city centre that doesn't use West Quay. And we're also the only route that goes this way and serves Central Station here. And we leave now, after a big chunky stand time there. And we go fast along the dual carriageway. I don't think you could put a bus stop there in real life, but I wanted one, so it's there now. Bus stops in weird locations like that do exist. There's one on the 108 in London, around the Blackwall Tunnel. So, it's not, entirely without precedent. Oh, and we're double running with a 5. That's fantastic, because we're going to basically the same place. Whoa. Although it looks like, now we do divert, or diverge. Like, we do take different routes through West Totton and into Calmore. We go this way, which is longer and different. The important part is that it's different. The fact that it's longer is neither here nor there. We have enough buses to run the service, and we are running it frequently enough at all times. In theory. And we go this way. We go around Calmore first. And we don't go down that estate. We go just straight through the main roads of the circuit. And that is the 10 and the 5. They leave at basically the same time, which is actually, I would say, a good thing from the Calmore end, because they do take different routes. So if they leave at the same time, they will be offset to a relatively nice degree. Although it appears to be only about 2 minutes. Which isn't great. But an offset's an offset, I will take it. Yeah, so Southampton, it's got a pretty jumping night bus network now compared to, well, pretty much everywhere else on the map. Because on the island, there is only one night bus that runs daily, and that's the N13 from Ryde to Cowes via Newport. And the game's done a thing. Love when the game does a thing. I'll be back when it's time to join the 110 and 109. And it is now time to join the 110 on its first ever run, from Hayling Island to Denmead. And we are pulling glorious numbers such as 1 and 2 through the southern side of Hayling Island, which is fine. It's going to be mostly pick up through Hayling Island, so I'm not too worried about low numbers. Low numbers just means it'd be comfy, you know? You like, it's always nice when you get on a bus and there's like no one on it and you get a choice of seat. So I don't mind when the buses don't run full, because I know that I never like getting on a busy bus. I've spent way too many journeys stood up on the... Oh dear! SN17 RGP is not in a drivable state, which means I need to reassign a 2. It'll go to RGL. And yeah, oh, it's the only bus that's broken, and it's broken with oh dear. And this is a thing, this is a bug. Oh no, where's the bus gone? Where's the bus gone? There it is, it's in Langston now. We missed its run north, but it's still got 7 or 8 on board, so it's fine. I assume it'll pick up over time. And now we're definitely in Havant. And yeah, there's a bus station where we will be waiting for a few minutes. Just 2 minutes. Very nice. And yeah, it does take about half an hour to get from the bus station, or from the bus station from Hayling Island to Havant. So I could rework the timing of the 109 to fit. Oh, that's funky. The 110's done some weird routing that I'm not a fan of. But coming up into to Waterlooville now, really picking up. And we have a ticket inspector. That's also good. I don't have many ticket inspectors, and I've done none of the research that you can do to make them better. But they do pull in a decent amount of money through fines. So I may need to invest in more ticket inspectors, because the island's pretty much where I want it. There's a few things I've got to do. I've still got to close SVR. I would have gotten that done much earlier, but there is, you know, there's no real need to close SVR now, because it's not costing me much, and there's no limit on how many depots you can have. So closing SVR will purely be because I want to, and I want to in order to tidy up operations on the island, but it's not a pressing need. However, we're now heading back down towards Hayling Island. And I think when we get to Havant, I'm gonna jump ship and join a 110. Not 110, 109. This is gonna get confusing. There's so many routes in this save. It's genuinely getting to the point where I can't always remember which one's which. But we're coming through Waterlooville now. Oh, very busy. Very busy between Waterlooville and Havant. That's always good to see. I was contemplating putting in a shuttle service, but it wouldn't really work out with the timings. And now we have the 109 as, like, you know, I tacked the 109 onto the end, and that's what's happened. Good to know. But still busy coming in through Havant, which is nice. Lots of money to be made on this route. And I'm not too worried about the slight delay. There's a 109. So let's just run through until it's time for the 109 to go at 7:25. Which is now. Very nice. And we're starting off well with plenty of people on board. Because we followed the 10, which is an established route. Isn't that nice how that worked out? This is very busy though. Maybe EMs weren't the most appropriate vehicle for this. Maybe I should have gone with an EL. Although they've only got a little bit more capacity, so maybe not. Maybe it wouldn't have been that worth it. Not that I mind, we've not gone into the Red, and we're coming into Waterlooville now anyway. We just have to take the local route, which is doing alright. Oh, lag's back. That's fun. We do have a couple minutes of delay, which is slightly concerning. Because we don't have all that much time in Waterlooville. This route is quite thin on the ground in terms of timing points. Although okay, I did give that 2 minutes. Never mind. I thought I only gave it 1 minute there because it does stop on the main road rather than a pull-off. Or, you know, rather than in the town centre proper, it stops on the dual carriageway. Anyway, the 109 comes into Denmead and goes this way, the anti-clockwise loop. And now we're heading back into Havant, with plenty of people on board still. So that's very nice. So, that's making its way back into Havant, well, first Waterlooville and then Havant. And I'm just going to do a daytime check-in on the 10. Just to see how things are getting on. When do you leave? Oh, like now. That's very nice of it, to leave now. And I'm not expecting huge numbers, because Hedge End is something of a village. And this is the first service to Hedge End. So, you know. Can I run it at 2 times? At first glance, I can run it on 2 times. Very nice. But yes, on this section we are being overtaken by the limiteds, because the limiteds run non-stop. And the limiteds are also very busy. Although some of the outbound 10s are. So, you know. Maybe it's just one of those where it'll be busier coming out of the town centre for some reason during the morning peak. Because, like, that's been a weird quirk of City Bus Manager since it came out, is that it was always, like, it didn't get peak direction right at all. So in your morning peak, buses would be busier heading out of town, when really they'd be busier coming into town. But yeah, we're busier coming out of town than we are going in. And the 5 is doing the same as well by the looks. We have a call from North Baddesley Junior School. What do they want? No. I don't really take on private hire stuff much. Maybe I should. Because I do have spare vehicles for it at SV. It's just a case of I don't really want to. But as we head round Calmore, that is going to be it from me here on the south coast this week. And we have a little bit more of a network popping up around Havant and Waterlooville, which I'm very happy about. So, yeah, I will see you next week from the south coast. On time next time. Bye bye.